Hello, hello. I'm Chris with the Legacy team, and today we're going to produce yet another candlestick variation. This guy is indexed flutes being wrapped around that cylinder. We're going to show not just the cutting that takes place with this process, but also the programming and how easy it is using Legacy's Conversational Cam Pro software. To kick things off, we're going to make some sawdust by turning the stock round. Now, all the cutters that will be shown during this cutting demonstration are from magnate.net. All the turning techniques shown during this cutting demonstration were pioneered by Legacy's team back in the early 90s. We were able to figure out how to use the shapes of cutters to machine stock to any design application. You now have the same benefit, not just with Legacy's CNC machines, but built into Legacy's Conversational Cam Pro software that gives any user the ability to create any design they wish. Here are several variations of the candlestick holders. You may notice that the top and bottom profiles are the same design across the board, so the only variation that we're actually switching out is the main body or the core center design. For example, we have the barley twist or hollow spiral, the contours, the rope twists, and in the cutting demonstration for this video, we did the indexing flutes. Let's go to Conversational Cam Pro and show how easy it is to program this process. So if we go to CCam Pro here, and we're not going to program every toolpath for this part, but we are going to show the highlights of the indexing flutes. So if we go to projects and select the candlestick holders that I've made, we can then click on our turning center, and we have 6 different variations that have already been pre-programmed. If we click on the fluted candlestick holder, we have all the toolpaths already laid out, including the turning the stock round, the profiles at the top and the bottom with the barley twist cutter, and even the flat shoulder cuts with that 1/4" tool. The only thing missing here is the actual indexing flutes that we need to plug into this process. So let's show how to do that. If we click on the Manage Toolpaths button, we can add to our toolpath list that we've already created for this project. And I'm going to go to Indexing, and down here we have Flutes. So if we click Add, that's going to add it to our list. I'm going to now select this and pop it up into the order sequence I want to take place. So this is going to take place before the flat shoulder cuts. Now that it's where we want it, we can close it, and this is now highlighted, indicating we need to go fill out some parameters within this toolpath. So if we click on that, we're going to fill out some numbers and parameters. The first thing is the tool that we need to select. Now, the cutter that was shown during the cutting demonstration was a core box cutter, and it was a 1/4" diameter core box cutter. So we're going to select that tool. And this is tool number 3 in the order sequence of what was taking place. And here it's going to ask where we want the flutes to start and end on our X positions. So let's go here to our drawing board. And I've created a 2-dimensional drawing here to help us plug in the right numbers. And this represents the 4-jaw chuck that this blank is being mounted into. And here we have the center origin of our graph. So all the parameters were measured from this point and programmed from this point forward. So here we have the flutes, and this is representing the starting position, the center of the cutter, and the ending position at the center of the cutter. So this is the starting point of 1.2104. So let's go put that in here. 1.2104, and the end position down here at the end of the flute is 2.6319. So we can put in here 2.6319. We get to choose what's the cut depth at the beginning of the flute and the cut depth at the end of the flute if we did want to have more of a gradual ramp if we wanted the flute to get wider or deeper as we wanted to. But in this case, you saw the cutting demonstration was a continuous cut depth across the board. So if we look back at our drawing here, I made the flute depth on both ends a 1/16 of an inch of 0.0625. So let's put that in here. 0.0625. Oh, I forgot a few decibels. There we go. Lay that out. Okay. Past depth, 1/4 inch is more than a 1/16, so it will take it no problem. We're not going to add any leads or additional ramps. We're just going to have it plunge directly into the material. And the number of flutes. So back in our drawing here, I also laid out an indexing process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flutes. So we can put in here 8. The last parameter we need to fill in is what is the diameter section that these flutes are being machined onto. And if we actually look at this parameter here, the diameter is 1.035 inches. So we can plug that in of 1.035 and push finish and save. All the parameters have now been updated. Everything is ready to generate code. So let's generate that G code and combine everything together. And this is the program that we actually saw running during the cutting demonstration. I hope you now have a better understanding on why all turning centers aren't created equal. By using Legacy's Conversational CAM Pro turning software, it makes it so everybody can create custom designs in literally minutes. Now, if you're interested in getting more information on Legacy CNC systems, or perhaps joining some of our community events like live online trainings, you can always jump on our website at lwmcnc.com. If you're interested in talking to a CNC expert who can answer your questions, or if you're a Legacy CNC customer and you want to get a licensed copy of Conversational CAM Pro, then call 801-491-0010. If you want to see more video demonstrations like these, click right over there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check that notification box so you can be notified when new videos like these come out. And as always, thanks for watching. But remember, Legacy solves more woodworking problems than any other CNC manufacturer in the industry.